Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Lord, I begin this day by slowing down. I step away from everything pulling at my attention, and I turn my face toward you. Before I check my phone, before I check my schedule, before I step into the noise of the world, I choose to be still in your presence. I don't come to impress you. I don't come with perfect words. I come honestly, just as I am, tired, distracted, hopeful, uncertain, but here. You know what this day holds. You've already walked ahead of me into every moment. Nothing will surprise you. No emotion will confuse you. No failure will cause you to walk away from me. And so I surrender, not because I am giving up, but because I am trusting you. I surrender my plans, the ones I'm sure of, and the ones I've only imagined. I surrender my time, every moment, whether productive or quiet. I surrender my energy when I feel strong and when I feel completely empty. Help me to stop grasping for control and instead open my hands, to stop obsessing over outcomes and simply walk with you, step by step. Let this day not be about striving, but about abiding. If I accomplish much today, let it not inflate my pride. If I accomplish little, let it not shake my worth. Let my identity be found not in what I do, but in who I belong to. And I belong to you, Lord. Teach me to be present, not rushing to the next thing, not rehearsing regrets from yesterday, but seeing this moment as sacred, this conversation, this breath, this cup of water, this quiet space. It's all part of life with you. When anxiety rises, remind me to pause and breathe, to return to the truth that you are in control and I don't have to carry the weight of the world. When distractions flood my mind, lead me back to stillness, even for just a moment. When people frustrate me, remind me of grace. When I feel overlooked, remind me that you see me. When I feel afraid, remind me that you are near. I surrender the fear that things won't work out. I surrender the pressure to have all the answers. I surrender the fear of missing something important because I trust that if it's truly for me, you'll make sure I don't miss it. I invite you into every detail of my day, into my thoughts, my emotions, my decisions. I want to walk through this day in step with you, and if I get it wrong, bring me back with gentleness. This is not just another day. It is a day you have made. So let me live it slowly, intentionally, gratefully with you. I surrender it all to you. Amen. When I am afraid, I will trust in you. Psalm 56:3. Lord, I come before you with a heart that too often trembles in the unknown. I carry fears I cannot name, worries I cannot solve, and questions without answers. But in this moment, I lay them down. I lay down the fear of not being enough, of failing, of being forgotten, of making the wrong choice, of not being able to fix what is broken. I lay down the fear of what tomorrow holds and what today may still bring, the fear of loss, of silence, of waiting without clarity. God, you see the corners of my heart where fear tries to whisper louder than faith, where the what ifs rise up like storms, where I replay old disappointments and brace myself for more. But you have not called me to live like this. You have not called me to be ruled by fear. You have not given me a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So I return to you, to the one who calms storms with a word, to the one who walks on waves and calls me to walk with him. I choose trust, not because I see the whole picture, but because I know the one who does. I choose peace, not because everything feels calm, but because your presence is my refuge. I choose to breathe deeply, even when I feel tension rising. You go before me. You stand beside me. You dwell within me. Nothing surprises you. Nothing shakes you. And if I am with you, I will not be overcome. Teach me to release control, not because I am defeated, but because I trust the hands I place it into. Your hands, hands that hold galaxies, yet gently carry my pain. Hands that were pierced for me and still reach for me without hesitation. When fear comes again, and it will, remind me that it is not the voice of truth. It does not get the final word. You do. Remind me that I am not alone, that even when I walk through shadows, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Let your perfect love drive out the fear in me. Let your promises grow louder than the lies. Let your nearness be the ground beneath my feet. Today, I don't need to be fearless. I just need to be faithful, to keep walking, to keep surrendering, to keep holding on to you, because you're faithful and I am held. Amen. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Lord, today I admit I feel weak, not just in body, but in soul. There are parts of me that are tired, stretched thin, and worn out. Sometimes I feel like I'm running on empty, still moving, still showing up, but barely holding it together inside. I bring you the pieces, the mess, the heaviness, the lack of energy to keep pushing, and I whisper what I often try to hide. I can't do this on my own. But maybe that's the point. Maybe you're not asking me to do it alone. Maybe you're inviting me to stop striving and start leaning, to stop pretending I'm strong and start trusting that you are. You are not disappointed by my weakness. You're not surprised by my struggle. You're not waiting for me to get it all right before you meet me here. You are with me in it, in the sighs, in the fatigue, in the silence between words. You are near when I have nothing left to give. Your strength is not loud. It's not forced. It's not the strength the world measures. It's deeper, quieter, stronger. It holds me up when I can't stand. It carries what I can't lift. It calms what I can't fix. So I give you my limits. I give you my weakness. I give you my frustration, and I receive your grace. Let me walk today not in my own power, but in the quiet confidence that you are enough for what I face. When I feel like I'm not enough, remind me that you are. When I feel like giving up, remind me that you never will. When I feel small, when I feel invisible, when I feel like I've failed, remind me your strength begins where mine ends. Thank you for loving me when I'm not impressive, when I don't have answers, when I simply come to you as I am. That's enough for you, and it's enough for today. Amen. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5. Lord, I come before you, carrying things I don't fully understand. There are crossroads I didn't expect, doors that closed without explanation, and moments that feel confusing and unclear. I admit, I want to figure it all out. I want to connect the dots. I want certainty. But you invite me into something better. Trust. Trust doesn't always mean understanding. It means leaning, not on myself, not on my wisdom, but on you. So today, I lean. Even if I don't know what's next, I choose to lean into your faithfulness. You've carried me before, through storms, through valleys, through seasons where I couldn't see 2 steps ahead, and I believe you'll carry me again. When the path is foggy, when answers are delayed, when I feel like I'm waiting in the in-between, teach me not to panic, but to rest in the truth that I'm not alone in this. You're not just at the destination, you're right here, in this moment, in the stillness, in the questions, in the long pause before the breakthrough. Forgive me, Lord, for trying to force open doors you have gently closed. Forgive my impatience, my striving, my need to control what is not mine to carry. Teach me the beauty of surrender, not passivity, but trust, not giving up, but letting go into your will. If the way forward feels slow, remind me that slow is not bad. It's in the slowness that roots grow deep, that character is shaped, that faith matures. You see what I don't. You know the outcomes I cannot predict. You protect me from things I didn't even realize could have hurt me. And so I thank you, not just for open doors, but for closed ones, not just for clarity, but for moments that teach me to wait with you. I don't want to rush ahead of you. I don't want to take matters into my own hands. I want to move in sync with your spirit, one faithful step at a time. If I falter, redirect me. If I hesitate, strengthen me. If I fear, remind me of who you are, patient, powerful, present. I may not know what tomorrow holds, but I know who holds me. You are my anchor in uncertainty. You are my peace in confusion. You are my hope in silence. Even here, in the unknown, you are God, and I am safe. Amen. The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him. Lamentations 3:25. Lord, I don't always wait well. When life pauses, when answers delay, when change takes longer than expected, I feel restless. I want to move forward. I want solutions. I want momentum. But sometimes you call me to something slower, deeper, quieter. You call me to wait, to sit in the tension between what is and what will be, between prayers prayed and prayers answered, between hope planted and fruit seen. Waiting is uncomfortable. It stretches my faith and confronts my fears. It reveals my impatience, my need for control, my belief that faster means better. But you, Lord, are not rushed. You are not bound by time, and you are never late. So I surrender this season of waiting to you, not as punishment, not as abandonment, but as preparation, a holy pause where you are still working, even when I see nothing. Teach me to trust the hidden work, to believe that seeds grow in silence, roots deepen in the dark, and your hand is steady even when mine trembles. Remind me that I'm not stuck, I'm being held, not forgotten, but formed. Even when nothing changes around me, you are changing something within me. I don't want to waste the waiting. I don't want to fight the quiet. I want to meet you in it, in the slow mornings, in the unanswered questions, in the moments where nothing makes sense, but your peace still comes. Help me sit still long enough to feel it, to notice the small things, the breath in my lungs, the light through the window, the whisper of your spirit saying, I am with you, even now. Give me peace that outlasts delay, hope that rises even without evidence, and joy, quiet, steady joy that is not based on progress but presence. If I never get what I think I need, remind me that I already have you, and you are enough. So I will wait, not anxiously, but hopefully, not in fear, but in trust, because even in the waiting, you are good. Amen. Surely your goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Psalm 23:6. Lord, I've come through another day, not perfectly, not always peacefully, but I'm here, and you've been with me through it all. When my thoughts were loud, you were present. When I felt empty, you were near. When I had no answers, you were still enough. Sometimes I wonder if I did enough, said the right things, chose well, honored you in everything. But then I remember you don't love me because I performed. You love me because I'm yours, because you are love itself. So I exhale now, the weight, the overthinking, the trying too hard. I breathe in grace, not earned, not forced, just freely given. You saw every hidden thought today. You heard the prayers I didn't say aloud. You stood with me in rooms full of people and in silent moments when no one saw me. You were with me in the moments I smiled and in the ones where I struggled to hold it together. And you're still with me now, not leaving, not tired of me, not disappointed, just present. So I give you this day, as it is. I hand over the mess, the beauty, the in-betweens. I release it from my grasp and place it in your hands. Thank you for the strength you gave, even when I didn't notice it was from you. Thank you for the times you protected me from things I didn't even know were coming. Thank you for simply being there when I felt too weak to stand on my own. Let peace rest on me now, not just around me, but within me. Settle my spirit, slow my thoughts. Let me lie down in safety, because I know you watch over me. Even if today didn't feel like progress, it was not wasted, because I walked through it with you, and that's enough. Tomorrow will come, and you'll be there too. But for now, this is enough. You are enough, and I am held. Amen.